Hello and welcome to Playtime. I am your host, AltaGamer2004, and today I am bringing you Justine, Amnesia Justine. Just for clarification, this is my second attempt at Justine. My first attempt wound up dying. In this game, before the title screen, it tells you that there is no saving, so if you die, it's game over. You gotta start from the beginning. I died, I gotta say, I think I was right at the exit to the game, and I died. One lever that wouldn't go down allowed me to get killed. So I got a little upset at that. I canceled my recording, and then only after I did, which caused it to erase, did I realize I could have put it out as a first attempt video, done this video as a second attempt. Now you guys miss all of my reactions in my initial playthrough. I mean, it's not going to affect the game too much. This little thing doesn't have as much jump scare as the Dark Descent. There's only 3 enemies in the whole game, and there aren't as many noises.
For this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation.
I still want to know what perturbation means.
Specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared.
By the way,
to chaperone you
I
to
thought
the
that you were playing as
chambers
Justine in this game, but in fact, this lady on the
and it is up to
phonographs
you
is Justine.
Not only to pack, but
She's
to
a
figure out
psycho.
what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
Yeah, in this game you play this chick who Justine captured and is now putting through a jigsaw-like test, kind of like Saw 3, where there are men in these rooms that may or may not have harmed you in the past, or may not be good people. Grab that. And you have to choose whether you kill them, which makes progressing through the game significantly easier, or you spare them through various tests, which makes the game ultimately a little bit harder to get through as quickly. But, it's the right thing to do. Self-sacrifice. Here's the first monster. You can simply shut the door here and he won't even notice you. Nor will you lose sanity for whatever reason. You can watch him the entire time without losing any sanity. By the way, that lantern that you get at the beginning, completely useless. There's no oil for it whatsoever. Don't bother looking. I kept looking for oil the entire time and couldn't find a single drop. For that matter, there's only a handful of tinder boxes in the entire game, and you only need 1 at most, so... Alright, here's your first trial. This guy.
Help me! Help me! Please, help me!
The door doesn't budge. There's a lock. Now you would think to look for a key, but there's no key. As long as you don't pull the lever... As long as you don't pull the lever to the right of the door, he'll survive. You could pull the lever and kill him and drop a ladder from that. By the way, that doesn't budge either. You could drop a ladder from the ceiling. Now, when I was playing, I went and did this before ultimately giving up and going through that ceiling, thinking that the key might have been... You piece of garbage. I hate these things with a passion.
Anyone there?
Shut up, dude. Oh, you idiot.
How did you escape?
Dude, shut up. Now, there might be an easier way to do this, but these boxes and barrels give me a hard time. Son of a biscuit. Shove all those off. Now, I thought up here was a key. Nope, just a wax cylinder. There is no saving that man. He's stuck there. If you want to save him, just don't touch him. Ouch! That's gonna come back to bite me. This is how you save the man. Instead of killing him and dropping the ladder, you're gonna climb your way. And as you saw how much fun I was having with it over here, and then you're gonna pull out your ladder, and then you're gonna climb. And then you're gonna go through this tunnel. That man is now saved. And now it sounds like something's chasing you, but I don't know if there is. I never saw anything. Anyway, you go this way. That, I will admit, that startled me. And then you come over here. This is where you use that wax cylinder to find out that Justine is a real piece of work. Psycho.
Speak into the phonograph, Basile, mon chéri.
What did you put into the wine?
Absinthe, silly Basile. Strong men like you don't drink wine. Wine is for helpless women, like myself.
My head. What is this thing? Get me out. I'm not up for your games.
No! You have to say it first. How beautiful am I?
Plenty. Now let me out of this thing.
No! That is not what you say.
Your beauty is blinding. Ah! My eyes! What have you done to my eyes? Justine, this isn't funny. You've blinded me.
Ha ha! Can't catch me now.
I'll kill you, you whore!
Yeah. She's a real wackadoodle. You come in here, you can do this.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited.
There's a note over here.
I do
There's
hope
fire.
you
Don't touch the
stay.
fire, though.
Monsieur Fournier, he was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
And then you come down here. I really hate the fact that I was killed, like, right at the exit. Now, this puzzle's pretty easy to figure out if you actually read the notes.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your
There are these
spiritual
slides
side.
that you gotta pick up.
What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. His father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
Neither of those are the right slide. And I'll explain here in a minute. That's the first piece that you need for figuring out this puzzle. In it, it says that Justine is being tested. Don't know why, but she's being tested, and she's given 4 slides and a puzzle lock, which is over here. And she's asked to choose 2 slides to put into the puzzle lock to solve the lock. She always picks the same 2, she always picks 2 slides of men facing the same way. This is your second clue to solving the problem. If you read through this, today I was the one with open arms. Today I was the right one. Today I was the one kneeling, and today I was the sword. On this page, it tells you how you're urged to pick the sword. That'll come into play in a second.
Who's there?
That's him. And then this door, don't have to worry about that. That's a jump scare. And then as you can see, there's nothing over here of any import. Wait. I didn't know you could move any of these books. Is there anything actually on these shelves? shipment slip. Huh. I still want to look for things on the shelf. Okay, I guess that's it. That was a waste. I didn't discover that the first time. The only reason I even bothered is because I noticed you could actually move some of the books. I didn't know if there was like a hidden oil back there. I'm trying to use the oil. But yeah, okay. So here's the first slide. That matches up with the first page of the second journal. Man with open arms. Here's the man on the right looking to the man on the left. Here's the kneeling man. And here is the sword. Now you notice the sword is looking to the right. Who else was looking to the right? The kneeling man. So your answer is you want to put the sword in and then match the way he's facing with the kneeling man.
For this. You'll burn for this. Look out for Justine. That demon. She may kill you close.
You don't even need the slides anymore. But then you run across the hall over here. She'll tell you... Come on.
I wonder, is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
And then comes this. The lights go out. You can use some tinder boxes if you want. There's really no point. That's Bastille. He's blind, so as long as you don't make any noise, you can get through here no problem. Which means do not stand up, do not run. In fact, there's only one time to start running, and that's right now. Because he will start chasing you. Once you get past those chairs, he'll start coming after you, no matter whether or not he knows you're even down there. And if you don't run, he will hit you, and he will probably kill you in one hit. And then you get down here and all is well and good again.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
I want to know why she called the police. Now, even though it's water, you don't have to be worried at all yet. That room is locked down there. Your third and final enemy, I think third and final enemy of the game. I don't know, this is where I died. Well, not at this exact location, but at the end of this location. The third enemy of the game is behind that locked door. Right now, you can walk and whatever. He too is blind. All of the enemies are blind in the game, for whatever reason. Now, he's a little harder to get past if you decide you don't want to crouch. So, for the remainder of this section, I strongly suggest being crouched. It slows you, but he will not find you so easily. And I definitely recommend closing every door behind you. So then there's this room, which I could have skipped, but I wanted to make sure that was nice and wide open. You're going to need a cog to open the next door. And where is the cog, you may ask? On the other side. Now once you have the cog, he'll start trying to bash that door down. And it'll take him a little bit, but he will eventually knock it down. So once you grab the cog, I definitely recommend sprinting. You can hear him already working on it. Now you could do it the quiet way, but then you gotta make sure you don't knock the cog off anything. Close that. Now you've got limited time here, so there's a guy in here that you could save by closing that. He broke through already. Now if you leave that open, this guy will go after this guy and attack him. I kind of learned that the hard way. You can also use that to your advantage if you're not trying to save everybody, because he'll go in and start attacking him. You could close the door and give yourself even more time to escape. This is where I fell last time. I got this door open. I like giving myself a little bit of space. But I got the door open, and that lever wouldn't go down. Now I'm in unfamiliar territory. When she first imagined the cabinet, it was her assessment, but since it had grown into something more important, an opportunity to reveal her most suppressed desires. I think this is the end of the game here. It's a short little, I guess it's a DLC for Dark Descent. I don't know why it has its own separate menu. Would explain why there's no saving. I would have loved to have seen this fleshed out a little bit more. You know, maybe its own separate thing, more people to save, different puzzles.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family, don't you think? Poor, poor, fatherless children. But he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
You're a real piece of work, you know that? Get out of the graves. Which way do I go? Do I go left or do I go straight? I'll go left. Oh, there's a path over here too. Okay, so I'm gathering that Justine's mom died in her childbirth. And that's what that over there was.
Well done. You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor? The priest? Or perhaps the policeman? Who is allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you, what you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened. And nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
Wait. Wait, did Justine make herself forget and put her through this trial? Is that what that was? I'm sorry, I'm losing sanity in this room, so if you want to read this, you'll have read all these, you'll have to pause. Well, I guess I'm not losing sanity that bad, but still.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity without fear, without doubt.
Wait. What? Ow! I'm dead. I died.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much.
What?
Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Well done, child. God be praised. You have saved this child. Open it.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
I didn't mean to lock the door.
They can't hurt me anymore. Don't want any of the guests coming in here.
So
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour.
Clarice, I know it's a busy day, but make sure to post this letter for me, okay?
Certainly, Mademoiselle Justine. Urgent, is it?
Not really. It's already years late. I just thought they should know. I'm still alive.
okay. So that was a thing. That was Amnesia Justine. That was saving everybody. I might do another playthrough where real quick, different video, where I kill everybody, just to show the difference. Because I don't even know what the kill everybody ending is, and I can't do it without replaying the entire thing. So I'll let the credits roll on this small little chapter of Amnesia. Gotta say, I'm really enjoying Amnesia. See, they have all the voice talent for the main game in this, but none of it none of this voice talent was in this Justine version. I want the Justine voice talent. Well, that's it for this video. AltaGamer 2004, play on and play hard.